This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Yeah, we were in Milwaukee. I was talking to an Uber guy. Took us from where were we? The Hilton, and he took us. Have you ever been to that bar in the Hilton, the Miller Bar? It's the Miller Bar in the Hilton.
In Milwaukee?
Yeah, kind of right downtown. It's the biggest It's the biggest hotel in Wisconsin. I did not know that. The National Broadcasters Hall of Fame is in the Hilton Hotel.
Oh, I ain't going for sure now.
Half the guys that have screamed at me and yelled at me and told me I sucked are on that wall. The Walkers.
Burn it down.
The Vansels. They're all there. I'm like, those guys hated me. Love it. And they're in the Hall of Fame. They must be right.
Did you go in there?
You don't have to go in there. It's literally in a hallway. It's the hall.
It's not even a special destination.
No, radio doesn't.
They're like, just put this in the hallway.
Right. It's like we could put up a flamingo cheap. No. We could put up some old Harley Davidson posters. Nah, put the old radio guys in.
We have to hang these somewhere.
So you go. The Miller Bar is fantastic. It's the most dedicated Miller Bar in Wisconsin. It's in the Hilton. It's a great bar. Okay. A lot of historical. Anyways, Leinenkugel. Anyway, a little local flavor. But then you head towards the parking garage and the convention rooms, and there is the Great Hall of Wisconsin Broadcasters, of which we will never be hung in.
That's true.
We can take a picture of it, but we can't take a picture of ourselves with ourselves.
I'm going to sneak a sticker there.
I should have plastered it with JJO stick.
Right.
Like, this is as close as I'll ever get to the.
God, JJO.
No, there's like they make the Wisconsin Broadcasters. The WBA here does an amazing thing. You get this wooden plaque that's burnt, the same stuff people electrocute themselves trying to make, and then you get a nice metal sketching of yourself. And there's some old crusty dudes hanging on that wall, man, that have paved the way for me being able to say poop on the radio.
Any women in the hall?
Dude, I don't think I saw one.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I rue you, Bill Vansel. No, there's a lot of Walker testosterone hanging on that wall.
Really?
The Walker the third, the Walker the second, the Walker the fourth. I think the Walker the fifth invented the radio.
Yep, Marconi stole the idea from him.
I would like to honor the Vansels and Walkers by them paving the way of me being able to come on the radio and say, titty!
Pussy.
Doesn't that feel good? No, it's a great thing. You ought to get over there sometime and see the women of the Hall of No Women.
I think I might take that drive, John.
I didn't even think of that. There might have been one or two I saw.
They're like, we better throw a broad on the wall. One of them lesbians going to throw a fit.
That's pretty funny. But why the Hilton? Why is it in the Hilton? How did that happen? Is it because it's the old? Check out the Hilton City Center and see if it's the oldest. It's got to have something to do with radio that we don't know. It's got to be a secret. Maybe the Walkers own the hotel.
I know, right? I'm like, wait a minute.
Tom owns the Hilton.
Oh, it's always been a favorite venue for many radio and television.
Boom.
Television events.
Okay. So that's where they gather and drink martinis and toast themselves. See, ratings greatness. Well, now it all makes sense.
I'm looking at who's in the Hall of Fame. We got one broad here.
What'd she do?
Two broads.
Probably didn't do anything important.
Let's see, Rosa Evans.
Ooh. Any of those chicks on the wall named Cherry, by any chance?
Eat a dick.
Thanks, I've got coffee. They go, I got to forego the dick and stay with the coffee. Again, totally eliminating our chances from being on the hall of the Wisconsin Broadcasters.
Oh, no.
That was the final nail.
So Rosa Bartel Evans was in the industry for 50 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now, I've been in the industry. What is it? You just got to hang in there?
No.
I got to be close.
She produced and wrote Playtime for Children program. Won a bunch of awards.
Oh, okay. So that's important stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And then who's other hoe over here? All right. Irene Nelson.
God, I hate to say it, dude, but they're never going to put the word biatch on a wooden plaque. I'll do it. I'll put it in my garage. We need an alternate Hall of Fame. Put it down at the...
Yeah.
Maybe we put it some seedy place in Milwaukee. Put it in the bathroom at the strip club down at 3rd Ward. Water Street. What's that?
Nelson at Consumer and Fashion News, highlighting community events in Kenosha. If I don't make the damn Hall of Fame and these broads do, I'm going to burn it down.
Would you take something over the stall at McGillicuddy's?
Yeah.
All right. Done. What if I drove around?
Put me above the Coke shelf in La Hacienda tap room.
Oh, now you're getting warmer.
That's right.
Now I can see it.
She could be her daily on Around the Town and on Sunday mornings with something special.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is weird. It made me feel old knowing a lot of those guys on the wall. I work for a lot of those dudes.
Mm-hmm. So many men. So many men. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop looking.
Well, you're in your prime, dude.
Thanks.
You've got nothing to be ashamed of.
I ain't ashamed.
I mean, you're not the type that, we always talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's kind of an honor to not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Because it's not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anymore.
No. I don't want to be. I want nothing to do with any of that
Well,
crap.
then you got to get dressed up, and you in a skirt. Oh, my God, I get anxiety thinking about it.
Meat skirt.
Yeah, no, I don't want you.
I brought my own,
I don't want to ever see your legs. I don't want to ever see your white legs.
You're going to.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oof.
No, that's not my thing.
If I ever make it in the Wisconsin Broadcasters Hall of Fame, you are going to intro me before I do a 3-hour speech.
Sweet.
It better be
like proof that his talent is he can talk about nothing.
It better be good.
Here's Danger giving a speech about himself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I don't think just being on the air is enough to make it. I think you've got to have management cred. I think that's your.
Well, isn't a lot of that stuff who you blow?
The deciding factor.
You know?
Oh, sure, definitely.
I'm not. I can't say it. Can't bring myself to do it. But that's so. I'm just not a corporate recognition person kind of thing.
I hate to say it, but I think I can actually factually tell you it is the most boring hallway I have ever walked down in my life. I've walked through some hallways. That is the most...
Believe me, I know hallways.
It is the most depressing hall of wood plaques I've ever seen in my life.
Look at all these white dudes.
So, yeah.
This shit just called the Hall of White Dudes.
We're changing the name to the Hall of White Dudes. I don't think there was a brother to be found on a plaque.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing
The
it.
JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Okay, so when you think of the movie E.T., what do you think of?
Oh, the finger in the butt for my prostate exam.
Instantly fingers.
Yep.
Okay.
Glowy fingers.
I always think of the bike with the E.T. and the milk.
I only saw that movie once in my whole life.
Oh, yeah?
Am I normal?
Well, no, but there's other reasons for that.
I went on a date to see that movie.
That's weird.
I think I was a junior when it came out.
Oh, well, that's acceptable.
And I got nowhere with that chick.
Yeah, because
didn't even
your
hold
fingers got nothing on ET, dude. Look at your short fingers. She want none of that.
Yeah, she was sizing me up out in the lobby.
Yep.
I freaking knew it.
Yep, she's into alien porn now. Anywho, so this is kind of neat. Is it Kuahara is releasing a replica of the bike.
Oh.
To celebrate the 40th anniversary of ET.
Like a real life bike you can ride.
Yeah, a real life bike.
Dude, that's fat PH.
Dude, totally. We went and saw. So the Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra will do, like, they'll play a movie on the screen behind them, and then the symphony plays the score for the movie. It's really neat.
Oh, yeah. E.T.
So I've done that. We've watched the Star Wars. I think was it Jedi? I can't remember which one we went to. And then we did the E.T. one too. And the E.T. one was really, really neat. And I don't. I just cry at that movie. Damn it.
E.T.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Didn't they? He dies, doesn't he? The little dude.
And Drew Barrymore is so dang cute and young. Oh my God. Anyway.
Oh, Drew Barrymore. Have you ever seen her talk show?
No.
She's on drugs.
Sweet.
She is a
Good for her.
She's a Looney Tune.
Good for her.
All right.
Living her best life.
All right.
She could be a Looney Tune because she's rich.
Sure, but she's a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
That's all right.
All right.
So probably worth mentioning that the bike does not include a milk crate or an extraterrestrial.
I actually thought she had a stroke, and they gave her a television show.
Well, I'm gonna have to watch now.
Because the way she talks, she seems like a stroke side effect. But anyways, I digress.
Weird.
I digress.
I didn't even know she had a talk show, so you're ahead of me. It has the official ET logo. It rides easier and more comfortable than the 1982 version. Bell, stand, and chain cover all included. You can order one online this fall for just $799.99.
I just found an article called "The BMX Boys of E.T." The untold story of the bike broker and the fearless riders behind the Spielberg blockbuster in the chase scene. I'd read it, but it's like 80 pages.
That sounds cool, though.
The moment that remains seared into the minds of audience around the world, pivotal chase scene near the end where Elliot, with E.T. tucked in the basket in front of the red bike covered in a white sheet, followed by his 16-year-old brother Michael, 3 friends, and they fly away.
Yep.
Such bikes, or bicycle motocross bikes, are designed for dirt and motocross cycling. So it looks like they got the colors right and everything. None of the 8 BMX stunt riders were ever credited in the movie. What? Apart from a couple of articles in BMX magazines, the stunt kids whose work for the chase scene launched untold thousands of BMX riders were lost to history. Also forgotten was the story of the bicycle broker from Torrance, California. The unknown Japanese BMX brand taken under his wing in 1979.
What?
His company, Everything Bicycles, was the only hint at the story of the boys who never appeared in the credits. I remember tears of happiness flowing down my cheeks, Cohen reminisced. The excitement of inclusion of BMX bicycles in the movie was beyond my expectations. It's like about a low bar.
Yeah.
Anyways, that fateful day in 1981 when Steve Adler, an MCA executive, stopped into Cohen's office to inquire about using Kuahara. How do you say it?
I think it's Kuahara.
Bicycles for the movie. The exchange was awkward for Adler. Cohen said, what? You're doing a movie? How many bikes you want to buy? He goes, we don't want to buy them. We want you to supply them to us. Cohen said, why would I do that? Every time I go to the movies, I buy a ticket, which is not very often. When I go to the movies, nobody gives me a free seat. Adler, the executive, said, no, you don't understand. By cooperating, you have the opportunity to exclusively license the licensed bicycles after the movie. Whoa. Whoa. 2 weeks after that conversation, Cohen loaded up his truck with the first batch of 25 ET bikes.
Wow, that's incredible.
And let's see how that ended for him. Then he picked out the kids. God, look how young they are. Anyways, kids had a lot of experience. Cool bike.
Yeah.
For the time. Oh, yeah. I mean, that was post Schwinn Crate. Still cool. I mean, you couldn't really jump crap with a gear shifter aimed at your balls on a Schwinn Crate, which I had.
Yeah.
You remember that bike with a small front tire?
No.
Those bicycles right now are selling from anywhere between $3,000 and $10,000.
I'm sure.
Which were $89 back out of a Sears freaking catalog.
No, I never seen one of those.
Oh, they're great. They had like a 3-speed shifter right on the frame. They were unbelievable. Huh. They had a bat rack in the back, and they had that Schwinn long banana seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one. I had the red one. Stupid me. Where did that end up?
In the creek?
Garage sale, probably. Oh. With all my baseball cards.
All right.
So that's a great story.
That's kind of neat, man.
Yeah, that's great.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
An Arbys manager in Vancouver, Washington, admitted to police that he urinated twice in the restaurant's milkshake mix. Dude, why now?
This guy peed on it.
This is a dirty story. Police said their digital evidence cybercrime unit began an investigation into Stephen Sharp over possible possession and dealing dozens of photos and videos depicting child porn.
Usually that's the office coffee pot that gets the treatment.
Is it?
Yeah, when you're trying to secretly get back in.
Is that why we don't have a coffee pot anymore?
People you hate at work.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there going, he's drinking my pee-pee.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Take that, asshole. Take that, you promotion-craving, begging asshole. Yeah, that's why they pee in the coffee pot.
The last time he asked me to wear a chicken suit at the hardware store.
Never drink a prepared beverage from someone at the radio station that doesn't get paid and wears a chicken suit. They will pee in your prepared beverage.
It's true.
Every single time.
So at least one of the images was downloaded near the Arbys. So that's how they got in contact and linked the Arbys thing, right?
Whoa.
So authorities got in contact with Sharp on May 10th and said Sharp confessed to downloading and distributing child porn and having sexual interest in children. He also told them he was the night manager at Arbys. A search warrant was then executed on his digital devices, and police found a video of him peeing into a container that was a milkshake mix for Arbys. Police said Sharp then confessed to detectives he urinated at least twice in the milkshake mix for sexual gratification.
Yeah, right. That's, the sexual end of it.
How do you get off on that?
Right. You can't get a date with the hot chick, so you secretly watch her drink your pee.
I feel so normal.
Mm-hmm. Well,
normal.
You're not, but you can feel any way you want.
Thanks, bud.
I got some good news and bad news. The good news is you ain't drinking my pee yet. The bad news is you're still a freak. Sorry. You win some, you lose some.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Dude, think about that. Think about boogers and loads getting shot into stuff at work. You don't know.
Surrounded by loads at work, really?
Build your tolerance up. That's why I think I'm COVID-free.
Okay.
Dude, if you don't think when you go to the Wisconsin Dells, you're ingesting semen.
It's the only reason I go to the Dells.
I seem to be. You want to go to dinner? No, I'm full. Thanks. I tell you how many people go to the Dells, have sex, and don't rinse.
Yeah.
They do a light. Guys are horrible at it.
Oh, yeah.
You ever watch the guy rinse off after making love? I just spritz. I'll get my hands wet and I'll just kind of spritz some water on there, see what happens, then just towel dry. Let's grab the kids. We're going to the park.
Then you put the towel back up for everybody to wipe their hands on after they wash.
Yeah.
That's nice. You're right.
No, it's, yeah.
Listen, I know dudes are gross because I've been in the pool at Sturgis.
Yeah, sure.
And
go to the bottom and look at the vortex of body things, excrement.
Because the pool goes like at an angle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the edges are higher up than the middle.
Yeah.
So if you make it down to the middle, it's sandy and dirt and who knows what you're stepping on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because nobody follows I shouldn't say that. Mostly men don't follow the rule of taking a shower before you get in the pool.
Right.
Which is fine.
Then
I
there's
understand I'm in Sturgis.
There's a glob of something that looks like some horsey sauce down there at the bottom, like Arbys, and it's mysterious. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't tell.
We have talked about Arbys 3 days in a row. We hit it on Thursday, Friday, and today. I feel like Arbys is calling out to us as a morning show.
Isn't Arbys we have the meats?
Yeah.
They have to change it. Arbys, we have the P. I love Arbys, dude. That roast beef. I so miss the Arbys up here. It's a Verizon now.
I know.
Up by the Sex Hotel?
Yeah.
Up here in the corner? And, dude.
It is the Sex Hotel.
I really, really miss that Arbys.
Well, there's more.
Then they took my Hardee's out of Middleton. That pissed me off.
Man, you are, yeah.
It's like, oh.
No wonder why you're shoveling Quick Trip mashed potatoes in your mouth. You ain't got no other options.
That San Francisco melt on that toast.
Oh, that was JFK's sandwich.
Oh, was that a great sandwich?
Arbys, I just do the curly fries.
I had the mushroom double Swiss at A&W last night, dude. And then for lunch, I had a steak at the Harley Museum. If you haven't eaten over at the cafe at the Harley Museum in Milwaukee, that food I've eaten there about 20 times, and I swear to God, it's some of the best food in Milwaukee. I swear to God. I had a strip for $22 with and hash browns.
Nice. I had a sirloin steak last night with a salad. Shout out to Eric Knockreiner in Plain. If you're looking for a side of beef, I can get you his number. It's amazing.
Give you a side
Straka Meats in Plain. What up?
I'll give you a side of beef.
Dude.
So you're back on the meat train.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah. Kidding me?
Well, I don't think you got all of it. You just had to
Well,
hide
no,
it.
it was a meat-free household.
Right.
And now that the house is all mine, it is not.
There's like half a cow hanging in the living room right now. It's like she uses it. She uses it like a heavy bag, like Rocky Balboa does. And
no, well, it's whatever. Like supporting a local farmer is important to me.
How much body fluid do you think you've gotten through fast food? Fingernails, dead skin.
I don't really do fast food that often.
Boogers.
I don't know. That's an interesting question. I can't think of anybody molesting my Jimmy John's number 4. Makes me sad.
Well, they make that food out in the open. So you can literally watch your sandwich getting made, which is kind of cool.
Right. So I have stuff like that, like...
Same with Melio's and, that's okay.
Like restaurants with open concepts like that, I feel like it's a little harder to do.
Right. Now, you got a kid in the back of the Arbys making the meat mountain. I mean, you can literally go number 2 in that, and you'd have nobody.
Have you ever ordered the meat mountain?
No, I have not.
We should do that this summer.
You have to, it's not on the menu, right? You just order
right.
It, right? Yeah. Hi.
Got good news for you, buddy. Middleton Hardee's, it's becoming Burger King, dude.
Oh, is that what they're building?
New Burger King.
Shut up.
Okay. I'm happy. That's what they're putting up. I saw the framing going up. So new Burger King.
Look at that dude knows what's up.
Boom.
You got a whole new plethora of seagulls to get to know, dude.
Oh, that's good.
Coming down your smartphone, one podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
So this made me laugh. You know the Kool-Aid Man?
I do.
Bust through walls. Oh, yeah. Right? So get ready because I guarantee you this is going to end up being a viral challenge.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's been a series of damaged property complaints around Omaha, mostly damaged fences and walls. And it sounds like the perp was the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, no.
Apparently, there's a trend of kids mimicking the Kool-Aid Man by throwing themselves through structures.
Wow. Well, that'll weed him out, won't it? We had high hopes for that boy till he tried to ram his head through the garage door. This is wonderful news. Wonderful news.
Oh, there's Ring camera footage of a few teens busting through a fence.
Wow, that shows you the Omaha. Things are pretty quiet in Omaha.
Right.
Trust me, I worked there for a year and a half.
Last week, sheriff's deputies issued criminal mischief citations to 9 different kids who they say ran and jumped into fences in various neighborhoods around the county.
Wow.
So I don't know how much the citations were for, but at least 8 properties were hit. I would have.
Wait. Where did they graduate to a chain link fence? This will be great. Hey, I'm pretty good at this. I'm on my 5th fence. I'm moving up. I graduated.
It's unclear if it was a stupid idea by just this group of teens or if it's part of a broader social media trend. If it will be.
If I remember the Kool Aid commercial right, he ran through a brick wall, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was think of the Family Guy episode 2 with the Kool Aid Man.
Ah, yeah.
Let's see.
Wow.
I have a. If you give me, hold on, where's my email? There it is.
Oh yeah.
So there he is going through a baseball scoreboard. There's a wall. Oh yeah. Fence. So he ran through all kinds of things.
So see, I'm
stupid.
I'm trying to remember. That is so creepy sounding. I can't believe how old commercials sound so creepy. So was it the flavor that was supposed to be bursting? He represented the flavor. I don't even remember why he ran through a wall. What was it?
I wasn't it because the flavor burst through?
Okay, yeah. It was the liquid, not the. He wasn't deranged. He wasn't like crazy and just trying to kill himself.
I'm gonna be like, why did the Kool-Aid Man go through the wall? There we go. Running through walls to make sure they get Kool-Aid. All right.
That's cool. Man, Kool-Aid Man.
And do you remember how much sugar was in Kool-Aid?
I do. It was like cups. Seriously, I remember Mom making cherry and strawberry. We drink it all the time.
Oh my God.
All the time.
So
There'd be like the packet itself, and I don't even know if I'm sure they still sell Kool-Aid.
I'm sure they do, yeah.
It had literally like a teaspoon of concentrated flavoring, but then you literally added 2 or 3 cups of sugar.
It was at least.
It was glorious.
Yeah, it was at least 1 cup. Oh my God.
Glorious, I say.
It's making me sick just thinking about it.
I miss Kool-Aid. So these.
Well, if you miss Kool-Aid, I just made Crystal Light Fruit Punch, and it tastes like Kool-Aid.
Maybe Kool-Aid's like the new Gatorade, or Gatorade's the new Kool-Aid. It's kind of not as sugary, but certainly. But the flavor's there.
Yeah. I mean, the Gatorade flavors are usually a little more tampered
I tried to get
down.
grape at Walmart. They were out. Grape is the god of drinks, dude.
Of Gatorade?
Grape Gatorade. It is.
We do the Gatorade Zero. And then we like the.
Isn't that a little funky without a little sugar in it?
No, it's good.
It's a little funky.
I like the orange and then whatever the white flavor is.
All right.
I don't even know what the hell it is. White. There.
I swear to God, I would pay to watch kids
run through stuff,
ram their heads through fences. I swear to God, I would. I would get my lawn chair, my cooler, and I would spend hours watching kids try to run through a garage door. I'd lay a blanket out. I'd have a little picnic.
I read that story and I almost died. I'm like, Jesus.
It's almost like if you were a parent and you wanted to punish your kid, you're like, okay, go out and run. Okay, you got home late. You broke curfew. Oh, Dad, am I grounded? No, but you got to ram your head through the garage door 3 times.
You can't come into the house unless you bust through the wall.
You want to sleep in your own bed tonight? You got to ram through the wall. Come on, just give it. Come on, Mr. Tough Guy. Come on, Mr. Kool Aid Man.
Wonderful.
Hi, how's it going?
Yo, fiat. You like that white? I hook you up. I got cocaine.
Jesus Christ!
What the? Hey, is
Damn, he took that.
He's not even using code anymore.
A different way.
Yeah, that's the craziest sales pitch I've had today.
Hey, it's funny about Kool-Aid. It's only about twice a summer I have to have a thing of black cherry Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah, black cherry. Yeah, sure. That's been around forever. Best. Yeah, how much sugar you put in yours?
Oh, I put in the 2 cups.
Yeah, I swear to God it was 2 cups.
My God.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's only like once or twice a summer.
I'm shocked they haven't tweaked it to make it less unhealthy for people, kids.
They have sugar-free.
Oh, they do have sugar-free. Yeah, that probably tastes like ass. All right, man. So you're a junkie, man. How long?
Not junkie. He only does it twice a summer.
Well, no, but I'm just saying he probably drank it like crazy as a kid.
No, I didn't. It was always a treat.
We didn't have. See, Mom kept a jug of it in the fridge on the daily in the summer. I mean, that wasn't a treat. That was just cheap drinks.
Yeah.
You know.
I used to work at the farm. We plant tobacco, and that was always a treat to have a thing of Kool-Aid.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Well,
it's not like a Napoleon Dynamite.
I wonder if it's kids are getting jacked up on the sugar high and running through door. God damn it, dude! Teenagers scare me. I swear to God, teenagers scare the F out of me these days. They'll put anything in their mouth. They'll ram through a garage door. What the hell? All right, man. Thanks.
Yep.
Jesus. Hi, how's it going?
Johnny, you've never sounded older than you do right now. It's complaining about teenagers scaring you.
Well, they're insane. I'm more scared for them than I am of me, I guess.
The reason I'm calling is white rum. It's so underrated as a mixer. Dump that right in your Kool-Aid or silver rum, darn near the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Get yourself a nice middle-of-the-road silver rum and start mixing that in your Kool-Aid.
I love it.
Of course, it's lemonade Kool-Aid. Then you're just dumping in vodka like there's no tomorrow. Get out the Tito's.
Right. I love it. All right, thanks, dude.
All right, bye.
Oh, now we're adulting our Kool-Aid. Hi, how's it going?
Good morning.
Hi.
There used to be a generic Kool-Aid. I thought it was called Funny Face. That came with the sugar in it.
Uh-huh.
So you just pour the whole packet in it. We'd still add a cup of sugar to that.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah. Funny Face. I can't remember what it was. But it came with sugar in it.
Right.
Yeah, you used to hype that stuff up.
Yeah.
How did any of us live?
Oh.
Well, we weren't running through a fence. That's one way. That's one way we lived longer.
We might have been. Shit, we were drinking the cocaine and the Coca-Cola.
Sure. I mean, those must be crappy fences. I mean, most fences are anchored pretty good.
Every time I run into a fence, it's
most fences do their job.
That's amazing.
That is funny. Thanks. Yeah, those vinyl. You see people in our hood with white vinyl fences.
Yeah.
People with pools or whatever. Those got to be pretty well anchored.
You ain't making it through Trek's fence.
You are not going through that fence. No way in hell. I don't care how jacked up you are on Kool-Aid. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, 3 kids in my neighborhood, we'd always get the most amount of cherry that we could get, go to the house where we knew we could cop at least 6 to 8 cups of sugar. No one will know. Throw it in a half-gallon jug and let her rip.
Oh, my God.
How did we not...
Your teeth would be like blood red for 3 hours. You couldn't hide from it because it was like, did you have some Kool-Aid? No.
I don't know what Kool-Aid.
Your drool, your snot's red.
Oh, my God,
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
How did we not have did we have a sugar shortage in the 70s like TP in the 20s?
Oh, no. Could you imagine doing that at 58 years old, Johnny? You'd shit yourself right now.
I've moved on to the unsweetened iced tea. I'm off the Kool-Aid kick. I'm off it.
Yeah,
All right, man.
That put me over the edge.
All right, thanks. Kool-Aid. I never realized until you really think about how much damn Kool-Aid I drank as a kid. We were junkies, dude.
I think there was like the Tupperware Rubbermaid pitcher.
Yeah, right. That had the button in the middle of it. Yeah, that's what we had.
It was like the official Kool Aid pitcher.
That's right.
Yeah, that was. We always had it in the fridge.
And ice cold. Oh, that's good. Totally. That is better than a soda to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the Crystal Light stuff, and it totally reminded me of Kool Aid this weekend, which is why it's so weird that we had this story today.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up? What's up, my man?
Oh, I must have gotten the wrong number here. I was trying to call on the radio station.
Yeah, that's us.
Oh, perfect. Weeding them out. I'm dead. That's one way to weed them out. Oh, my goodness. I've been laughing for 5 straight minutes off of that one, running their heads through fences.
Jesus Christ, I know.
Well, I mean,
their parents better have a low deductible.
What's the dumbest thing you ever did as a teenager?
Oh, man.
I've got nothing against head-ramming teenagers. Dude. I've got nothing.
I mean, I kind of did that before it was cool, and then I pretended when the teacher came back in, there was a big hole in the wall, and I pretended I slipped on a piece of paper.
Jesus. I think the most dangerous thing we did was jumping off the garage roof. That seemed to be a thing for us, just jumping off the garage roof. I don't know why, just to see if you could
break something,
be a bionic man or something. I don't know, whatever it was. I don't know, but that was nothing so self-destructive. You walk away with brain damage,
right?
You know.
As long as you don't hit a stud, you're all right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Shut up, dude.
You'll land on a fence post or something. Yeah, you're fine. That's all right. All right, man. Thanks.
Yep.
All right. Hi. Got to wrap it up. I got to go.
So I did something pretty stupid as a kid. Might compare with that. We were having a competition to see who could get the most Christmas lights off trees. So I brought scissors and cut one, except I forgot the lights were on, so that didn't feel too hot.
Dude.
Holy crap.
How high did you?
I'm lucky to be alive.
Dude, what the hell? Oh, my God.
Yeah, 16 and dumb.
Yeah, and then what did it do to your hand? What happened?
I got to know about your injuries.
I don't know. I was drunk.
Oh, wow. Wow. Confession Monday.
I love it.
I was 12 and hammered and cutting down Christmas lights. Perfect. Yeah, you'll fit right in. All right. Thanks, man.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
You know those round balls that people put out in their yard?
I do.
The reflective things and like different colors. You know what I'm saying?
Am I at the appropriate age where I should have one in my yard? Oh. I mean, what'd you think?
The suspense was killing me.
What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know. You could have said anything about balls.
Should I gaze upon the balls? Am I old enough?
Well, they are called gazing balls.
Yeah, they're very weird. I don't know. I think they're a portal to hell.
Well, some people
witchcraft
are just like, oh, they look nice. And other people think that they can ward off evil or bring good luck.
Got it.
There are some communities with which they use the gazing ball as a signal.
I think it'd be cool if you could,
will, like an upside down pineapple.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Oh my God, everybody's having sex but me. Wouldn't it be cool if you could walk up to some dude's gazing ball and touch it, and then your hair sticks up like that thing in the Dells, like the Wonder Spot or whatever?
Right, but instead, if you wander into some dude's yard and touch his balls, you're getting shot.
True.
So, homeowner in Austin, Texas, Gail Hines, caught someone stealing her gazing balls. She got it on the Ring camera last week. The thief got away, but in the footage you can see and hear him collecting the balls and driving away.
Balls
are mine. The bad news is these gazing balls happen to contain the ashes of Gail's parents.
Well, you're asking for it.
You know.
What a dumb place to put ashes.
Okay.
You're supposed to spread them out.
Well, if you're going to have them in a gazing ball.
I mean, I'm going to give the thief a break because he didn't know there was ashes in the gazing balls. Then how would you?
Right.
Here lies in the gazing balls my mother.
Maybe put them in the backyard. I don't know.
Right. Or on the mantle where they belong.
So Gail's parents died during the pandemic. So she blew some of their ashes inside a couple custom gazing balls and pow.
All right.
They were among the ones stolen.
You might as well put them in a pink flamingo and hang them off the garage.
Don't mind if I do.
Same thing.
The thief is still on the run. Gail wants her parents back. So she asked if anyone knew anything about her balls to give her an email. SouthAustinGazingBalls@gmail.com.
Interesting. I mean, I don't judge people what they do with ashes. I mean, whatever. It's your thing.
Sure sounded like you did.
What a slightly odd place to put your mom.
It just seems like...
I guess she wants to overlook the garden.
That's a really accessible place for someone to steal.
Anything
that.
Not locked up can and will be taken.
Right.
What's your... Don't
front.
Zip it. Take it like a man.
And then, too, the event, what happens if the gazing ball gets knocked off the stand?
Sure, there you go.
And breaks everywhere.
Yeah, I don't...
You know? I don't know how it is in her yard. It might be crazy in Gail's yard. Nobody knows. And then the other thing is...
How'd you like to have a neighbor that goes out and kneels down in front of the gazing bowl and weeps over her dead mother? You'd call the cops, wouldn't you?
I got this crying neighbor.
Or like a health professional if you didn't know what was going on.
Wailing woman living next door. It's awful.
If you didn't know, you'd be like, oh, my God, she's a witch.
And I'd be fine with that. I'd rather that, I guess, than anything. The other thing, wouldn't you... Well, not... Hindsight's obviously 2020, but... To put all of Mom and Dad's ashes into the gazing ball.
Sure. You're asking for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you divvy it up a little bit? I always thought, like, people, like, divvied up the ashes, right? Like, I'm going to put some on the golf course.
Well, yeah, see,
some in the balls.
Now we're getting into the conversation of roadside memorials. People are weeping on the side of the road.
Man, have you noticed Christians are awful drivers?
Bluntly put, sure. Yeah. Well, they're praying all the time. I don't know. They're deep in thought.
That's all I ever see here.
Trying to figure out the universe. Then you've got roadside. This is a little different, but I always thought, first off, those roadside memorials were dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
I see, and I get it. It's the final, I get it. I understand the levity of the situation, but it's like, man, that's a dangerous place to be out pulling weeds on the side of the road.
Distracting as all hell.
Well, it seems, whatever. You can't tell people what to do. It just seems a little inappropriate to me. It always has. How about you?
Yeah, it always felt inappropriate to me, too.
It always is like, I don't want to grieve in a ditch.
Well, and
it's very strange to me.
Like the act of just going out and putting up a memorial, you're also making it people more susceptible to get in an accident, right? Which I feel like defeats the whole purpose. Isn't the purpose of the roadside memorial to make you be like, hey, bitch, somebody died here. Maybe drive not like an asshole. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Not my thing.
You think are you saying it slows people down?
I'm saying it's distracting. If I saw somebody out there building a little cross.
I mean, if it was a hot mom, it would be distracting.
I see your point, yeah.
But you're saying just somebody in general doing their upkeep.
Right.
That would be distracting.
Sure.
Right.
Because you're going to be like, why the hell is someone on the side of the highway? I mean, on like a county road and stuff like that, that's a little different. But like on like an interstate or whatever.
Well, it can also be kind of a warning. I mean,
right.
It's like this is what happens when you text and drive. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Everybody's got a take on that roadside thing. I don't get it, but whatever. It's not a place I would go back to,
No. And then it's like, as the dead person,
I would be, if I went back, I think I would be angry.
Right.
I guess you get over your anger a little bit.
I don't want you to mark where I died.
Right.
Like tragically. Why? Like, I don't want that to be remembered. I would want the living times to be remembered, right? Why are we highlighting the worst part of my life?
You're standing there on the side of the road going, man, she was a freaking idiot.
You know?
I did not know you could go 60 around this corner. What a freaking idiot she was.
Right.
Right, that's what I do for you.
Yeah, thank you. See, and that is why I appreciate you. I'll put some of your ashes in my balls anytime.
And then, so we have no lead on the...
No, we don't. We got the Ring camera.
All right.
So hopefully someone in that hood recognizes Duder, or if Duder hears the story and just returns her balls.
Why do you steal a gazing? What are they called? Grazing balls?
Gazing balls.
And
because you gaze upon them. Let me look into your
It seems like they can't be that expensive, can they?
Oh,
are they really?
Dude,
I've never bought one. I've never even looked at. I've never even looked at a price of one.
You be tripping. Yeah,
Oh.
I was just looking at yard tchotchkes because I happen to really, really like them. And yeah, you can find gazing balls.
Oh, I'm going to spray paint an old volleyball and stick it on a stick. Stick it in the yard.
Perfect. Some of them are like up to like $70.
Oh, okay.
But you can get some for like $20, but they look like, I don't know, those, you get what you pay for, you know? $20 gazing ball. Poser.
You can get Harley gas tanks for urns. Yeah, I mean, literally. Homemade, whatever.
The homemade what now?
Urns. What I'm just saying, there's no appropriate, there's no, whatever, man. It's your person. You do what you want. Just seems.
Well, you aren't really forward thinking if you're putting all of your parents' ashes in one thing that's out in your front yard. No offense, Gail.
I don't even want to deal with ashes.
No.
You know, I would rather just bury them or put them, spread them somewhere, and let them be.
Sorry, I'm looking at gazing balls. I was in Menards. I was in Fleet Farm the other day, and I almost bought one, but I did not because I was like, I'm not gonna no. And then what if I'm in a neighborhood where the gazing ball is in fact a sign that you are a swinger? And then all of a sudden I'm all like, why is there semen all over my yard?
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.